rope halter, his first rides by me. And then I rode him in my mom's Bozell after that, and now he's in an S-hack. So I really haven't put him in a snaffle very often. I'm actually wanting to put him in a full cheek snaffle. It's got the copper on it. It's just a smooth two-piece. It's very fat. I don't want it to hurt him. So yes, you get to wear it. Okay, so he wants it because I put a little bit of Dynaspark on the mouthpiece, which is organic blackstrap molasses, and he knows it's on there. So I try to make it as pleasant an experience as possible. So first time putting a bit on a young horse, make sure they're tied so that if anything scares them. You also want to make sure that you have a head down cue, and they understand that, because his head's probably going to go up if he gets scared. Okay, but then I want to at least try to put his head back down. No, sir. So I want to be able to put his head down enough to get my hand up here, and then I'll hold the bit there, and then I'm going to slowly just put my finger where there's no teeth and let the bit just slowly lift in there. And his head's up high, but it came back down. I'm just letting him get used to the idea. Make sure you've already adjusted the head stall very loose. You can always take it up after you put it on. When they first wear a bit, no wrinkles. Just let it kind of hang in their mouth, let them get used to it. And then once you think it looks good and you kind of balance it on both sides, then you can take it up. And you don't have to leave their halter on. I just do because it's easier. But that's how I would put on the bit once it's adjusted to him. And then if you have one that's really scared, you know, as you can see, he's got his head down and he's enjoying licking the molasses off of there. When I go to take it off, you always want to protect your own face in case it gets scared, one ear at a time. And then let him spit the bit out. You just hold it there. Once it gets off the ears, just start to slowly drop it and hold off. To let him decide if he wants to spit it out. He might get scared because he's not used to having something in his mouth. Good boy. That wasn't so bad. Good boy. Good. And that way I can always go back to putting his head down. Don't freak out if it gets up. You don't want to discipline them or scare them when they're first learning, but just always go back to good manners afterwards. And make sure they're not tied in case they get scared. This is just a tie ring, so he could set back 20 feet.